you with the box. What was in the box? What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the box?
Hi everyone, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design. I'm a freelance illustrator and graphic artist, and I want to welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. I do drawing live streams and unboxing videos and comic book reviews and other things related to art and comic book type stuff. If this is your first time here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below, and please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you would. Thanks. Today I have another unboxing for you, and I got this in the mail yesterday. It is from EVS, all caps comics. And for those of you who may know, EVS is Ethan Van Sciver, a longtime comic book artist and writer now. He used to work for DC Comics and also Marvel Comics, and he is since leaving DC, I think around 2018. He has started his own comic book company, and also he's continued doing the comic book adventures of his creation Cyberfrog that he created back in the 1990s. He started up a new comic book starring Cyberfrog, and he's been drawing his adventures ever since. I think he's working on issue 2 of Cyberfrog right now, and that will be coming out probably in the next year or so. But today I got this in the mail from him. This is from his All Caps Comics, but it's not Cyberfrog. It is actually another comic that he is publishing under All Caps Comics from another creator. And I don't know, let me open it up and see what's inside. I've been waiting for this one for a while now, but I'm very excited to see how it turned out. Let me just make sure I don't cut into the actual book. That would be bad. As you can see, it's all taped up with All Caps Comics tape, which is cool, and a Gemini mailer for comic books, which is also very cool, to make sure that the comic gets here in one piece and with no damage, hopefully. But looks in good shape. The box looks in very good shape, so I'm assuming the comic book inside is also in good shape. There you go. See? Gemini Comic Supply. Alright, let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, cool. That's nice. A little All Caps Comics sticker to hold the comic book bag in place. And it is StarBlades. StarBlades. All Caps Comics. Now, does it have his name on the front? It does not. Alright, well, StarBlades is not created by Ethan Van Sciver, but is actually created by his colorist. The colorist for Cyberfrog, Kyle Ritter, is the writer and artist and colorist for StarBlades. And I think it's Kyle Ritter's very first creator-owned comic book. So, I'm very excited to see what it looks like and what's inside. I have to swap out this bag, but let me take it out gently so I don't damage it. Oh, it's a little stuck. Slide out, slide out. Ooh, very nice. Wow, this is a back cover. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful art. Kyle Ritter is a force to be reckoned with creatively. I always loved his colors on Cyberfrog, but it wasn't until I saw his actual drawing skills that I realized just how skilled he is. He if you check out the promotional video for StarBlades on Indiegogo, he created an entire animated short, probably about 30 seconds to a minute long, and it's just brilliant. It's so well done, and he did it all by himself. Kyle is extremely talented. I'm just looking at the book in general, making sure it's not warped or anything, and it's not, which is good. And it feels nice. Feels like a very nice, solid trade paperback. The cover, very good paper stock. The paper inside feels good, feels nice. But let me just crack it open. I don't want I want to break the spine. But it's just beautiful artwork. This is all done by one guy, written and drawn by Kyle Ritter. I don't see any. Where's the where are the credits for this? Maybe it's further in. I mean, it's just, the guy is so skilled. Wow, extremely talented man. I'm gonna have to read this, and to give a full sort of educated opinion on it, but it looks beautiful, and I'm hoping it's written, well. Hope it's written as well as it is drawn, but it looks beautiful. Now, feels cranky. You hear that? It's like it's cracking. It's like the ink is cracking. But I'm gonna read this. And I'm still looking for credits for who created this book. I know Kyle Ritter did it, but I don't see any credits to him. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Okay, here. Finally. Art and story by Kyle Ritter. There you go. Okay, because I would hate to think that Kyle put all this work into this book and then not to have his name in it for everyone to see. It should be on the cover, but it looks beautiful. Yeah, I got to read this. It looks really cool. The cool thing about it is that it's to me it's very reminiscent of the 1980s cartoons like Thundercats and Silverhawks and that sort of thing. It just has that feel to it, and I love those cartoons growing up. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm gonna include a review of the book following this short section you're watching right now, the unboxing. So this will be an unboxing / review video. I can't promise there won't be spoilers, so be forewarned. But yeah, that's it for now. I got StarBlades in the mail. I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to reading it because I am extremely excited about what Kyle Ritter has in store for all of us with this series. Beautiful stuff. Man, look at these character designs. It's prime for like action figures. It's it's just great stuff. But anyway, that's this unboxing segment. Stay tuned for the review segment that's going to be coming right about now, in about 5 seconds. Okay, thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.
2 weeks later.
Okay, guys, I'm back, and as I said before, StarBlades is a beautifully drawn book. Looks really, really good. The main question, though, is how does it read? How's the writing in the book? Is the writing as good as the artwork obviously is for this comic book? And I don't know. The answer is the writing's okay. In general, the plot is good overall. It's a good plot. It's basically an old wizard, this guy here, knows of an alien invasion that's coming to Earth, and so he gathers up a group, a team of various heroes across the planet who are in possession of what are known as StarBlades. And despite the name, StarBlades aren't swords. They are small little gems that have been passed on through the generations to with various houses across the planet. And so he's gathering out the current owners of these stones, these gems, and getting those people to rise up against the upcoming invasion. So that's the general plot, and it's it's a good plot. The problem comes in with the details. They say devil's in the details, and with StarBlades, that's the main issue. Goes beyond a lot of or some of the grammar and spelling mistakes that are sort of sprinkled throughout the book, and there are some, and it makes it harder to read when you don't have commas and when some words are slightly misspelled. But the main problem for me anyway was in the general flow of the book. The flow of the book is hurt by, I don't know, some sort of clunky pacing and confusing pacing. Like for instance, in this part right here, the double page spread, where panel goes from here to here. That's fine. But in this scene, the old man, the old wizard, shows up with a new member of the group. Okay? And when you're reading it, you understand what's happening. She's showing up in a portal, with a new member. But then the next page, this new member is screaming, the corruption is coming. But I had to read this a couple of times to understand that this scene here is not happening directly after this scene. This is happening hours later when he wakes up. But there's nothing to indicate that that time has passed. So when I'm reading the book, you have this scene, and I flip the page, and then completely different scene where the wizard's gone, and he's somewhere over here, and not next to this guy, and it threw me off because there isn't a natural explanation, a pacing that explains that time has passed between this page and the previous page. So it gets confusing, and this happens a number of times throughout the book. Here, they're talking about the old man. His name is Gardex in the book, and they're talking about him here. They're using his name. You were badly injured when your friend Gardex brought you here. He says, Gardex, yes, I remember. And then the next page, they ask Gardex, who are you? It's like, he just told you who he was. It doesn't. Why are you asking who he is? It's just said twice his name is Gardex. And then he says, who I am is unimportant. It's just kind of clunky. And again, this happens a number of times, in the book, and it just makes the book more confusing than it should be. And I think this is just down to getting a good editor for the book. I don't know if there was an editor for the book, if Kyle just wrote the book and then Ethan, when he printed it, he just sort of went with what he was given by Kyle. But that I think would solve a lot of the issues with the book. And the issues aren't that bad. It's just that the book, it reads kind of like, I don't know, like almost like a coloring book, in a sense that the story that goes with the plot isn't that deep, and it could be a really good story. And I think there is a making of a good story in this book. I think the plot is solid. It's just that the details that make up that make difference between an okay story and a good story, those details aren't in here. Details that sort of fill in the blanks for the reader and just give a story depth are lacking in this book. Like here in this scene where there's a new member, and she opens up a portal to take them to the scene of a new conflict. Okay, they go through the portal and they say, "You can't be. We're too late." You say, and they show the scene. It shows cities in the sky, and then like sort of like a desert landscape. But then you flip the page, and there's like all these demons here, that they're facing, and this is the exact same instant but none of those monsters are in this page, the previous page. So it's like, where did these things come from? It didn't, and then all of a sudden let's see, okay, here it says, because they're in front of floating cities. It's like, we need to get up there now. Okay, get up to the floating city. You flip the page. I mean, they're still down there. It's surrounded by these monsters, and you start reading it, and there's this new member, and he's with them all of a sudden, and they're up in the city, but they don't explain. There's no transition showing them going up to the city. It's just that it's just confusing. I don't. Again, I think a good editor could have caught that, and if there was some confusion, they could have maybe changed the dialogue or had something explaining how they get from this scene with no monsters, and then all of a sudden monsters appear, to being up in the city. instead of just, it's just, again, it's just confusing to me. But it's, again, it has the makings of a good book. And I just think that there needs to be a little more guidance in an editorial standpoint, to make this book as good as it can be. So overall, I mean, art-wise, I would give this easily a 10. Plot-wise, I would give this, I give it an 8. Plot-wise, story-wise, the actual writing, I'd probably give it a, I don't know, maybe a 5. So between those, I mean, overall, I give StarBlades probably I'd probably give it a 6.5. I mean, it's not a bad book. It's a good book, and like I said, I think it has a lot of potential. But right now, it's very much in the vein of the old Image books, where beautifully drawn, great characters, great character design, nice coloring, beautiful coloring actually. But the writing is the weak point, and again, it's not even so much the plot itself. The plot is solid. It's the details, the actual writing that carries the reader, from point A to point B in a manner that makes sense, where you're not jumping across scenes, you're not flipping pages and wondering, it's like, what happened, in between the previous page and the page you're reading. I think that is the weak point of this book. And if Ethan and Kyle managed to get a solid editor to look over the future books and to fix those weak points in the book, I think this will be a great comic book. So I look forward to that. I'll definitely buy future issues. But but that's my review of StarBlades and my unboxing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And definitely I would encourage everybody to go out and get a copy of StarBlades if you haven't already done so. But if you like this review, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to hit the like button. And also, the comic that I'm drawing, Secret Comics Presents, is still in demand. So please make sure to go to the link below in the description, or you can just go to www.secret-comics.com, and please support the book. Unlike a lot of comic creators in the mainstream, I would love for you to buy my book, and I encourage everybody to go out and check it out. And please support the comic book, because I'm currently drawing it. I'll be doing some live streams showing me, doing the artwork for the book. And once I'm done drawing it and it gets sent to the printer, then we're gonna shut down the in-demand store, and that'll be it. So you won't be able to buy it after that. So everybody, please go down to the link below. Make sure to go to our Indiegogo website for Secret Comics Presents, and please back the book, buy copies, and you can also buy original art from the book, or commission me to do artwork of the character of your choice. So just go to the link below and it'll explain everything. Okay? But everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right? Take care. Bye.
Welcome everybody to the Secret Comics Presents Indiegogo. This book is written by me, Nasser Rabadi, and drawn by the fantastic Jason Robinson. Our book contains 4 horror stories: Charlie Finds a Friend, There's Nothing to Be Scared Of, Don't Open the Box, and A Knife in Darkness. For this relaunch, we've also extended our comic book from 20 pages to 22 pages, with the potential to add some behind-the-scenes extras if we hit our stretch goals. Order today and discover what terrors are lurking within.